Yeah, if anyone's wondering what kind of bike I ride, this is it here. It's a little bike called the Nakumara or something. I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. Sounds like something from Asia. I'm not too sure. Could be wrong. Sorry if I got that. I just mistaken different languages a few times today. If anyone's watching the other streams. Alright, so yeah, this is my bike. I've got the regular bike lock that I keep up at the top. It's not so bad. It's got gears and it's got shocks on the front and back. The only thing is that this bike is a bit on the small side, so I look like one of those circus guys, like a really huge body riding a little mini bike. But I don't mind with people. They could get a good laugh when I drive by, but it reminds me of riding like a freestyle bike. I don't know if anyone's rode freestyle, like BMX bikes. It's similar to that, so it allows me to go off jumps better, so that's why I like it. And because I could afford it. Alright, so yeah, we'll begin the bike and we'll see if anything happens exciting on the way. Yeah, this was that museum that I was talking about before. They call it the Brubaker House. I think is the Brubaker family is a popular family in the town. So yeah, guess I'll try riding and filming for a bit, see how bad the microphone is. Super dangerous because I could drop the camera this way, and it's my expensive cell phone. So I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm going to switch to the other gear, compare it to this, see how the microphone is too. Hopefully it's turned up to full blast. Now if the camera wasn't so expensive, I would just switch hands on the fly. Wanted to show everyone what this part of the city looks like. There's like a big volleyball court, soccer fields, all sorts of wild stuff here. It's pretty much like all the university students use it, but I noticed other people use it too. I think you can rent it or something, right? Alright, so next what I'll do, show you some of the other campus buildings on this side. There's going to be some people walking soon, so I'll have to shut it off. I don't want to be distracted so bad. Yeah, but here's open text. If anyone's wondering how close disc golf is to open text, there it is. Yeah, if anyone's wondering where I always see the groundhogs, it's right by here. It's going through a roundabout with a lot of vehicles, so I better pay attention to the road more. Now it's nice, this one trail that goes to the disc golf course, I only really have to make one turn. So it's like, man oh man, it's like I barely have to do anything. Direction wise it's pretty easy. If anyone's wondering, yeah, I'm riding with no hands, filming with the cell phone. It's a fucking nightmare. Now next we'll be going by a place with a whole bunch of Canadian geese where they like to hang out. It's pretty cool. You have to be careful though, because these Canadian geese are pretty fucking wild. Like, man, sometimes I bike through here and they just totally attack me. So yeah, definitely once I get the little baby geese around, it's only another couple weeks away. So hopefully we'll get a few pictures of that soon. I've only started biking this spring a couple, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 bike rides ago. So I pretty much still have to pace myself or I'm going to run out of breath. Hopefully within another few weeks we'll be able to get my pacing up back to normal again, back to the summer rates. And you can see there's some of the streetcars that go by in our city. Looks pretty cool. Now next thing we'll be doing after the disc golf course is heading through the University of Waterloo. It's just up ahead. Now I have to cross the street, so I think maybe I'll shut down the camera for this part. We'll check in a minute. This is quite the adventure. Now if anyone hasn't seen the university, it's a really nice one. This part is called the University of Waterloo. They got Laurier University, but it's across the street over there. So I don't think we'll go that way because I'm just going to keep going through the university and then cut through Waterloo Park. Now it looks like they're building a new bus station here or something. It's pretty sick. Never really wait to try it, but it's finished. To be honest, I haven't really used public transit at all since the whole world situation. Just mainly been biking. But yeah, I'll be willing to try transit again soon. It's only a matter of time. Alright, so there's people up ahead playing soccer, so I'll try to be going around them carefully. Yeah, I might have to put the camera away for a bit because there's going to be a lot of people to pass. But this is where at the university, if you want to get good food, fuck man, every time I bike through here, it smells like the best food I could ever imagine. I think that's where all these people are going right now. Now I haven't even gone out to eat once yet since the whole thing, so hopefully we'll be doing that again soon. I'm dying to try some fast food, or even just to sit in a sushi place again. That would be sweet. Yeah, really looking forward to it. Alright, so I'm about halfway through the bike ride now. If anyone's wondering how far it is to get from university to where I'm going now, I think what, another 10 minutes or so, 15. I am biking a little bit slower while filming. Actually, still, I haven't rode it, I don't know, quite a few months. So, yeah, you can see the park is going to be pretty busy. The sign up here is actually still the winter, even though tomorrow is actually supposed to be summer-like temperatures, so it should be pretty nice. The trail I'm on right now is actually just for... It's funny, I see tents are... I think our city's really bad for that yet, not so bad. Yeah, so there's the petting zoo. They've got, what is it? Some sort of donkey-like creatures. Yeah, I think that's a donkey. They also have, what is it? Not llamas. What are those creatures that everything in South America is made out of? Oh yeah, alpacas, that's it. Yeah, so if you look over there, I think that's where they got some of the alpacas. Some people feed them and all. They used to have signs saying not to feed them, but I'm pretty sure you're allowed to now. We're going through a huge building complex up this way. I don't know, I would film that building complex, but I want to show you the lake here instead. This is all the work that they've been doing on the lake. I think it's called Silver Lake or something like that. I'm just going over a bridge, so I'll have to be careful. It's a bike bridge only, but there's still people walking on it. Alright, so yeah, after you get past the lake, you come to a building. It's called Stephen Hawking Center. Yeah, so we went to the opening of the Stephen Hawking Center. It was actually a pretty cool tour. If you're ever in the city, I highly recommend. We're just going through a little bit of traffic. Yeah, so this is another train station on this side. Section. So I'm dismounting, walking very slow and carefully. I think we're allowed to go around. I don't know, it's hard to tell in this section because everything's all weird and blocked off. I think we're good to go there. LRT is quite a nightmare for blocking traffic, but you do what you gotta do, right? Try to stay within the laws. Yeah, so here I'm going through Waterloo Town Square, and the LRT is also going by. You'll probably see it. I don't know, you can see the driver doesn't wear a mask, but he's in his own cabin, so I don't think he really needs to wear a mask in there, as far as I know. Alright, next we're going through a section of town called Uptown Waterloo, and it's pretty cool. It used to be the greatest place for like bars and live music. They have bands and stuff to play over there. If anyone's seen my protest videos before, they got lots that they do in that spot. Alright, so luckily traffic's good through here. Not surprised, I was wondering if I'd be able to go through all of that section still filming, but so far so good. No, that was it for Waterloo. I would show more of Uptown and all the party destinations. You can see a lot of young people are already on the patios, but it's not really the goal of this video. Alright, so the next thing we'll be doing is going past the War Memorial. This is also where they hold the big fair. I don't know if anyone's been to buskers in my place or my town, but this is where the Busker Festival is. We also got some geese up ahead that are eyeing me. I'll have to grab the steering wheel for a sec. Alright, so that's good. I made it past the geese. They were really giving me the look there. Alright, so I think the hardest part about filming with this camera is probably my arm. It just gets really sore. It's kind of like doing an arm curl with like a really low weight. But yeah, how the weight, if you just keep doing it for longer and longer and longer, even though it's not heavy, it eventually gets heavier and heavier. Turning the phone there, managed to turn it off. Kind of annoying. Yeah, so we'll see what kind of a difference it makes having the vlogging camera gear, professional, or just using the cell phone. I don't think the cell phone will turn out very good, but we'll try it anyway. See how it works. Alright, if anyone's wondering where we are, we went through Waterloo Park. Now we're coming to a street called Union. And Union is the divider between two cities. That's why they call it Union Street. It merges Kitchener and Waterloo. So if anyone's wondering why Union Street is called that, now you know. Or I'm just full of shit, one or the other. No, it's something I just heard hearsay. So don't take my word on it. If you find out that it's another reason, let me know in the chat. I think I got an idea. Oh yeah, this is Len's Mill Store, if anyone's heard of that. It's where all the, shouldn't say old ladies, but a lot of women come here to get their like arts and crafts shit. For like knitting, sewing, kilts, materials for all stuff. Leather, all that shit. Now, I used to hang out here quite a bit when I was younger. That alley can get into some trouble in there. Yeah, it'll be so nice once summer is here. Biking with this winter coat on, it's a bit of a challenge. Now really we've only got about another 5 minutes until we get back, so it's not far now. I'll probably shut it off as soon as we get to this next bench. We'll check my watch, see what it came to for time. I think it wasn't so bad. if I had to guess, maybe 20 minutes, maybe a little longer. Yeah, there's the big gas station. This is the one where all the truckers come to fill up. So if this thing blew, woo! Yeah, and there's the creek I used to always play in. It's like all fenced off now. I think I played there last like 30 years ago. Alright, so we're close enough to my place, so we'll wrap this up. Thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully next time I won't be so out of breath. Alright, we made it from the bike ride in one piece. Figured I'd summarize, see how long that took. For fuck's sakes, I can't even hold this at the same time. Alright, so it said it came to 21 minutes and 40 seconds. Get from Columbia Lake roughly to Central Meat Market. So if you're wondering how long the journey took, that's about how long. Maybe one of these days I'll end the journey right at Central so people can see that I'm not full of shit for that. Alright, see you guys. Signing off. Take care. Have a good weekend.